All right. You got a question for Chris?
Yes, I do. I met Chris at the Corvette show, and I was very impressed. But I did have a question. How does he feel about using technology, leveraging technology specifically for communications and for emergency messages from the police department and things like that, using technology, the internet and computers to do that in an efficient way at very, very low cost? I would like to hear his comment on that.
Are we referring to something like a 911 on a computer where you can send an email? Or, I mean, you say technology. Can you help me with that a little more specific?
Well, for example, let's say a crime occurs, and the police are looking for somebody of a certain description. If they have something where they can shoot a photo and a description of that person up to the internet immediately and have it available on Twitter, Facebook, Friend Feed, all these free services that people use anyway, and have that information available, maybe have it displayed on the WFMD website and other major websites in the area all simultaneously, and use the existing infrastructures that are out there right now that are absolutely free to use.
Well, they have, like, there's a Frederick City, cityofrederick.com page that has a ton of information. The problem, I think, would be to get to people to realize that it's there to be looking at it or looking for it. When you go on the City of Frederick page, if you go on it right now, they'll have, under the police, like the past 24 hours, things that have happened as far as proactive police, crime, things they've been called for. You can go and there's this little chart pops up with a map, and it shows you bubbles.
It's crimereports.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there's something along those lines. I think the issue would be, though, making citizens, residents aware that, okay, there may be something. So how do you do an alert that would get their attention to go?
Point. That's my point. Using the various free services that they're already on, that they're already using, and broadcasting that information out through those, and with links back to the information on the city. See, if they're not there looking at the city site, you can have whatever you want on there.
Right.
If they're not there looking at it, they're not going to see it. But if they're on Twitter or on Facebook or on some of these other services, Friend Feed, whatever, or on the WFMD website, if it's broadcast out to all of those locations simultaneously, then it's much more likely they're going to see it.
Yeah, that'd be fine, but you basically have to get a rally, everybody have an email address or something so they could get it to them. Yeah, I'd be all for something like that. I don't see why not.
These services, if you use these services, it's all instantaneous and it's all free.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Craig, thanks for the call.
Yep.
Thanks,
all
Craig.
Right, let's go to Hilda. Hilda, do you have a question for mayoral candidate Chris Simpson?
I want the mayor and everybody to know that it would not be cheaper for a senior citizen to take a cab to the FSK Mall. It costs us 55 cents to go on the bus.
Hilda wasn't talking about you personally. He's talking about taxpayers.
He's talking about taxpayers paying for you, Hilda.
Oh, well, yes, it'd be cheaper for the taxpayers, but it wouldn't be for me.
Right, no, that's what he was saying.
$15.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
So you forget it, mister. I ain't voting for you for mayor if you put that in.
I'll see you later.
Whoa. Where'd that come from?
Chris didn't even say anything about that, Hilda. So.
Welcome to the Blaine Young Show.
It's the other guy.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're live on the radio.
How you doing?
Good.
I just want to correct a few things here, Blaine. I was listening to John in reference to the bus service.
Well, how about we do this? I mean, we're trying to let Chris promote his...
Okay, that's fine.
Is that Devin?
Yeah.
This is Devin.
Hey, Devin.
All right. You got a question for Chris Simpson?
Well, he's a Democrat. I'm a Democrat. No questions. I can't vote for him, but I already got my pick.
How about a sign in your front yard? I got plenty of those today.
It's okay. I'll be a nice guy. I'll advertise you. I'll put you right next to Jennifer.
Do you live in the city, Devin? I don't even know that.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
So do I.
All right.
Man, me.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
Bye,
all right. Bye-bye. And maybe we need to have a whole show on the bus system. 301-694-WFMB, 301-694-9363. Chris, we've got about 5 minutes. Talked a little bit about crime, talked about growth, annexation. Are there some other segments of your platform that you want to tell people what you're going to do if elected?
Hopefully keep the city going in the right direction. The whole catchphrase is improving Frederick's foundations. I like everything here. I've loved Frederick City. I compared it to there was a great city I went to, San Antonio. Music and live. You can go downtown, pick a rock band, pick a folk band, pick a country band, pick a restaurant. There's how many different restaurants downtown. If you're hungry, you can walk up and down, walk to Baker Park, the Sunday concert series. I just think it's an amazing town. Just a few things. I hope I can help fix them. aldermen, as long as I get to meet everybody. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually trying to reach out to everybody just to get a handshake in and say, hi, I'm Chris. If we all get together on this, let's work it out and, find a happy compromise. Nobody's ever completely happy with a project. It's if you can make a compromise with it and you like some of it and I like some of it, I think that's the right direction to go in.
Well, government is the art of compromise. Do you consider yourself to be a leader of men and women, or what? How would you describe yourself?
Gathering people together and finding the best people to do what I think they can. Yes, I have friends that are diehard Democrats, friends that are diehard Republicans. I've had more fun in the past couple of years to bring up a subject and watch them argue. It's just, and then they both have a valid point.
But then are you able to bring to some resolution once they've all made their points?
Absolutely.
And they decide that they're going to move forward?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have some unfinished business here in the city that they say that they're going to finish before the next election. Well, we'll see.
Right.
Now, you're a Democrat, but you consider yourself part of the Blue Dog Democrats, correct?
Absolutely.
Democrat?
At this level, and I've been getting basted for this already, as far as, you got to bleed the red, you got to bleed the blue. And I was talking to Bob Miller a couple days ago. It's red, white, and blue. When you take that seat, you're not just going to help your Democratic friends. When you take that seat, you're not helping your Republican friends. You're helping your city. You're helping your neighbors. I can't understand why people are so diehard. They will vote for you based on just what your color is. I don't think that's right.
I vote for the person. I've always voted for the person.
I want to go with that person.
Do you think the city election should be nonpartisan?
Not a bad idea. I mean, what about the 6,000 unaffiliated? A lot of people don't even realize I'm talking to them, and you get that database that you can buy when you're running for these kind of offices, and you're running into somebody, I'll look you up, make sure you're dude, you're unaffiliated. Well, I'll vote for you. You can't. You have no voice in the primary.
That's right.
What is it, 3%? If you want to run as an unaffiliated candidate, you need 3% of the population to sign a piece of paper saying that, yeah, we'll back you up. You can do that.
I think parties should be always at every level, but I mean, I always drove the Republicans crazy because I'm fiscally conservative and socially liberal. So there we are.
I'm driving the Democrats crazy.
Jennifer Doherty, Jason Judd, that's who you're running against.
Yep.
They probably feel that one of them says, you're probably going to siphon votes from them. What is your opinion about being portrayed as a possible spoiler for one of them?
Yeah, I've already heard that. I honestly believe it's not true. The people that I've been talking to, they've been running for, 20 weeks, 22 weeks? So I keep hearing how you're coming in late. When I tell people I'm running, who are you running against? They don't know. And it's amazing. For 20 weeks of that much work and effort, the people I talk to don't really know who I'm running against. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned, I'm voting for you.
But see, everybody has the right to run. And I resent somebody saying that you're the spoiler because it's like that I deserve it or she or he deserves it. That locks my jaws.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think that you're a long shot. I've told you this, but I don't like someone telling you that you have no shot.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Last time I looked, and this isn't China or Russia. This is America.
It's not no shot. It's the fact that you don't have the right to run. That's what they're saying, and I resent that. Yeah. I resent that.
It's a right and a privilege.
Everybody, that's right.
The criteria was over 17, 1-year resident, and a registered voter. Okay, I'm that guy. It's that simple.
And I think that part of the reasons why you're viewed as a long shot is because you are coming in late.
Right.
So and you have a short amount of time to really get your name. And, hey, have at it. I mean, if that same principle is applied, Jeff Holtzinger want to be mayor.
I came in late. I came in May.
So,
my first time out.
About 30 seconds. What's the website?
www. You asked me too fast. SimpsonForMayor.com. That's the main page. There's another one off that. That's MayorSimpson.com. I didn't name it. He picked it. He thought it was funny. Also, my new email is mayor@frederick.com. Again, a little presumptuous, but it was kind of funny and available. Worst case scenario, I can sell it to somebody.
An entrepreneur at heart.
I'm going to make a buck out of this somehow. So SimpsonForMayor.com. Everything's on the webpage.
Hold on, Mayor, real quick. Mayor, we got 10 seconds.
You there?
Yeah, we got 10 seconds.
I just tell them go for it. Long shot or not, I was a long shot too.
Me too.
Absolutely.
The Mayor of the City of Frederick, Jeff Holtzinger, saying go for it. Chris, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.